Hello there, everyone. This is Reagan Thompson. Just reaching out to send this personal invite to the next upcoming healing gathering, Conscious Empowerment for Men and Women. It's on October 1st, and it would be so wonderful to have you join in space. This will be online or in person. Space in person is limited, and that's on purpose to keep the gatherings intimate, and as well to have more time for facilitation and guidance that could be received. So thank you so much. Just a brief recording here to explain this event to you, describe what we're going to be up to. The benefits are numerous from this type of work. I know that they have been for this soul named Reagan. We have experienced a lot of healing and growth within the realm of relationship between a man and a woman. This can happen in friendship, this can happen in business partnership, this could happen within a beloved union, marriage, different ways that we experience relationship, not only with ourself, number one, how are we connecting truly with our divine, beautiful soul self, as well as with other. And in this workshop, we're going to explore the misunderstandings, the pain, the wounding that has come from our past historical timeline, from the dominant patriarchal historical timeline, which has felt quite painful at times for both men and for women. There's something to be understood about what men and women have gone through, the pressure that they have experienced, the total having to change, modify themselves, become more of an ego-based process of bringing forth their light into the world, or even better said, possibly even shadow. A lot of men feeling so pressurized that they feel like they're less than, they're not doing enough, they don't feel like they're being enough in the world, they just aren't enough, and feeling that unless they are making money, are the breadwinner, and are kind of focused in that way, then they aren't truly a man. What about the fact that men often are criticized, not only of themselves, they can criticize themselves, and also feel criticized by the collective in regards to emotional energy, how they feel like they can't fully express themselves. Our emotional bodies truly are different. Men and women's emotional system is totally different. Our emotional body functions differently. So we want to talk about that. We're going to talk about the differences and how that even though in those differences we can find great synergy and communication that's healthy and constructive and conscious if we understand where we're coming from within our energy systems more, right? And so these misunderstandings, the pain, the wounding, then of course of women who have felt very held down, their voices not feeling important or being able to exude their true divine light in the past timeline, and therefore coming with these dense karmas on both men and women's systems in a unique way that have come into this life now to color our decision making, our way of thinking, our emotional body and how we emote, and also in the way that we communicate and connect with each other. With that wounding and unhealed energy, in fact, dense karma that has now come through into this life, it can often lead to a sense of feeling almost just, sometimes just so challenged in communication that we can almost give up on having a conscious, healthy relationship with a partner or even with the men and women together as friends. It just feels too confusing, too painful, too hard, and in fact leading to disruptive arguments, disagreements, a man feeling they need to be right, the woman feeling that she needs to be right, this confrontive energy, this past dense energy that has not been worked out in our systems. And so that being said, it can be, and when it is, we can become so beautifully excellent in our evolution as a soul. In fact, the relationship between Reagan and her beloved has been so powerfully facilitated towards greater healing and evolution that it would just be really just not a wonderful thing to not bring this forward into the world. It has been a tremendous gift in every way. It's also led to being able to be in room and spaces with men and feeling equal right? Feeling that, the empowerment of men and women, it's not about being better than or less than or superior or inferior. It's about equality. It's about feeling that we are simply the soul, a soul and a body. And what we've come here to share is unique. We chose to be in a man's body or a woman's body for a reason. There is a reason that we chose that in this life, specifically with all that's happening on our planet. We have come here to be of service to this planet as the soul, and whatever ways that looks like. In every moment, we have an opportunity to serve, and we can talk about that as well. So really just kind of going into the deeper depths of our systems to see where there remains those fears, those unconscious, unserving, limiting beliefs, those worries, those doubts, those insecurities that we hold not only of and within our system as being a man or a woman, and how that affects us in relationship with other. And so we hope to have you attend. This is not for just couples, to be clear. This is for men and women that would like to bring their friend or partner in, if that be available to you, or not. Just simply coming solo and to experience this workshop in this space with men and women together, and hopefully opening up into some conversation between one another to feel what it's felt like in regards to some of these topics that we might bring forward. And we'll be offering clearing, meditation, and some processing work, as well as conversation. So thank you so much for hearing this invitation that is happening on October 1st in our workshop together. We greatly look forward to being in space with you. It is always an honor to serve. Thank you so very much, and blessings to you all. See you soon.